Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Elder Scrolls Lore, and we're going to have a video that's actually going to come out at a decent time on Tuesday now. One of my classes got cancelled, so now I can spend that time doing something like this. So before we start today, I'd like to make a shout out to Aries' channel. It's an amazing channel. He has stuff from sci-fi, fantasy, and historically influenced music. It's fantastic. It's where I get my music from. He's an amazing guy. I highly recommend you go check out his channel. And then I'm also making a shout out to the Discord chat. Feel free to join in the link in the description below or in the channel header. And now, in terms of news, there's not much going on. So, we're going to hop into the topic of Tyr, who is a character from the Elder Scrolls Legends. I was about to say lore, but he is a character from Legends. And it's someone I kind of noticed when I was doing my research on the Forgotten Hero, and he has an interesting story, and so we'll dive into this and let us begin. Tyr is a Nordic man who is also a blade, and he accompanies the Forgotten Hero during their journey. At one point in time, Tyr was captured and pitted against the Forgotten Hero by Reeve, after which they allied and escaped from him. Tyr led the Forgotten Hero to Lannith, who was a Dunmer mage, and Tyr's friend as well, who was said to be well versed in Daedric matters. On their way, Tyr and the hero encountered Dominion guards who were looking for Tyr, and after defeating them, they decided to avoid the roads, instead going through the forest. When they arrived at Lannith's home, they found out that she had been kidnapped by Daedric cultists. Tyr and the hero had used a ship to chase down the cultists, and that is when they met Swims at Night, who decided to help them and join with their band. Now, during their sail, the heroes encountered pirates, and they ended up crashing on the shores of an unnamed beach and found a few dead cultists. They had found Lannith fighting off goblins in ancient ruins, and the heroes learned from her that the cult was secretly led by Lord Narafin. They decided to warn the Emperor, who was in exile at Skyrim. At the same time all of these events are going on, the Great War is also raging on, and the Emperor was forced to flee the Imperial City, and that's where you get the destruction of the 8th Legion, and so on and so forth. So the Emperor is regrouping in Skyrim, and Tyr then decides to lead the heroes through the shortest way possible to Skyrim. In there, they find Legate Cassia after defeating a band of deserters, and Legate Cassia actually recognizes Tyr and welcomes him back to serve the Emperor and the Guard. So basically, through Cassia, who joins up with them as well, they find a way into the Imperial City posing as gladiators. And from there, they made their way to the White Gold Tower, where they found the Orb of Vermina, which was a device that was used by Lord Narafin to track down the Imperial army. Basically, the Orb of Vermina is a way of seeing future troop movements before they even happen. So, Narafin then orders Reeve to take Tyr hostage and to return the orb. This is where Tyr is taken hostage, and so the Forgotten Hero has the ability to choose whether or not Tyr to either break free and destroy the orb or get sliced by Reeve. And so if he does go and slice the orb and break the orb in half, he will actually destroy the Orb of Vermina, not the Forgotten Hero, and he'll survive, but he will die in the process, and basically that's it. So presumably he either will die in 175 of the 4th era, or he can live on. And if he does live on, then that's actually kind of interesting, because he is one of the few blades to actually survive past that purge of all the blades during at the beginning of the Great War. So it's kind of incredible to see that among, I know many people don't like her, Delphine, but you have the, I think, better loved Esborn, and then there's the, I cannot remember his name off the top of my head, but it's rumored that he's a blade as well. The man who stays in, I think, Nightgate Inn, who's also a blade. It's presumed that among them he survived, and so he obviously has great skill at fighting, and his survival instincts are definitely something to be attributed for and accounted for due to this ability to survive this purge. So it would make him one of the last remaining members of the organization, so it'd be interesting to see if he does survive. Obviously, it's a maybe, and it's the main character's option to have that go on, but it would be interesting to note if he did survive. Tyr is actually considered a war hero of the Great War as well, so that is interesting to note as well. And his character is based off of most likely Tyr, which is a Germanic Norse god, and he's the god of law and heroic glory. So that's pretty cool too, in my opinion, because he does a lot of good things. He's willing to team up with the Forgotten Hero and keep moving on and moving forward, do what's best for the Empire. But that is all we have on him. I think it's very interesting, and I would like to see if he does survive. I would hope he does. At least my playthrough, he did survive. So with that being said, what do you guys think? Do you guys think he survived or died? Did you have him survive or die? Or let me know in the comments below what you guys did. And I will see you guys in the next video. As always, please like and subscribe if you want more content like this. And yeah, there's not too much else. I'll see you all around. Peace. Kind of a shorter video today.